I'm Jemima and I'm a Year 7 sports leader at Kingsmead. Today I'm going to be showing you a game that I have been playing at home in lockdown called Elastics, or sometimes called French skipping. For this game, if you are currently in lockdown and you don't have anyone else to do this game with, you can just use some chairs. But if you do have other people to play with, you can just replace these chairs with people. To make the elastic, you can either get a big piece of elastic and tie it in a knot, or if you don't have that, you can just use elastic bands. The way this works is we're going to thread the elastic. So this elastic band comes through and makes it kind of a bit dangly like that. And then you just take this bit, put it through here and pull like that. And you've just got to keep going until you have a big one. To do the same with this. You may want to make it slightly bigger than the one I've got here because this one is slightly smaller. So now I have shown you how to make the game happen, I'm going to show you how to play. So here's how we play the game. For this, I'm going to use the elastic that I showed you earlier, and I'm also going to have help from my siblings, Dougal and Pippa. So they are going to step into the elastic, a bit like how the chairs were earlier. Pippa? Dougal is going to help Pippa there. And we are going to start on their ankles, the elastic at their ankles like this. And we start with a special rhyme, which goes something like England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, inside, outside, monkeys, tails. And the way this goes, the steps go with the rhyme is England is one leg here, one leg there.
Right.
And Scotland is the same, but just on here, and you're going to jump into it like this. And then we go back for Ireland like we were England, and back for Wales like we were Scotland. That's the first bit. Inside and outside are literally exactly how they're said. Inside would be inside, outside, outside. For monkeys, you're just going to come back inside. And for tails, you are going to land on the elastic. Quick top tip. To do the landing on the elastics, you don't want to land like that because I miss. You want to try and land like with penguin feet. So you land like that and you land on. So for the next bit, the next things do not involve a rhyme. You are going to do jumping, so you're literally going to jump onto the elastic like that. And then onto the next one, and then back onto this one. I would have passed that section of the round. The next bit is hopping. It's exactly the same as jumping, just hopping. Onto this one, onto this one, onto this one. Then, if you do not land on the elastic, or you miss it completely, you are out. Or if you overbalance or something, you are out. The next bit is slightly more difficult. You are going to do an under-over. So one foot goes under, one foot goes on the elastic like that. And then you are going to try and land it on this. So it goes 1, 2, but you're jumping. So a bit like this. And then you've got to go back, which would be under, over, which looks a bit like this. The next bit, you can get your siblings to help. You go under and step on the one that was over here, like that. If you're using chairs, what you can do is go under this elastic and with your heel, hook like that, and then stand on. And what you're going to do is jump, making the elastic under your feet ping back to where it was. And what you're going to try and do is land on the elastic. A bit like this. So, this round will look like, for the rhyme, the siblings can sing, or you can just sing it really loud by yourself. It's up to you. So the rhyme will go like this. England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, inside, outside, monkeys, tails. The next bit, the jumping. Then the hopping. and then the under over. Oh, I missed that, but we'll carry on anyway. So then this bit, like that, over, like that. If I hadn't stumbled, I would have completed that round. The next thing is your siblings will move the elastic up, or you will move the elastic up the chairs. If you have siblings like Dougal here, if he was having a go, he's a little shorter, so you will want to make it onto the shins to make it easier and safer for him. So I'm going to go on to kneesies, and you're basically repeating what you did for your ankles, but it's slightly higher. If you complete kneesies, which none of us have actually done, you will move on to your hips, and then your waist, and then up and up, which is literally impossible. So that is how you play elastics. Bye.